Today we have Diamond Ambassador Alicia McKee. She is Beth's level 1. And for those of you that don't know her, you're still on mute, Alicia. You can't unmute on your phone. Is that what she's saying? Beth, how did you do it? Because you're on your phone.
Oh, is this it?
Oh, yeah, you're there, but your face is gone. But you're there. There you are. There you are. There you are.
Okay.
So we're super
Can you hear me?
excited to have Alicia. She's going to share her story, and then she's going to share with us any tips or whatever she's got for us. So, and I know she has an 11 o'clock appointment, so we'll keep it short and sweet. If we don't have time to get to questions, post them on mine or Beth's page, and Alicia will get to those if we're not able to get to them today. So, all right, Alicia, go ahead and take it away.
Hey guys, can you hear me okay? Yay! I am in the parking lot at my hairdresser's. Woohoo! So nothing like working on the fly and in your car. And that's the joy of this, right? You don't have to be in an office in a cubicle or stuck somewhere, right? We can work from where we are. That's why Beth's in her car in Midland, and Ariel's at home, and I'm in the car at the hair place. So anyway, I want to talk to y'all today about something that it seems like I've been having to do a lot of coaching calls with some people lately on, which is working with intent. And I love this. Get ready. It's do you work your business, or do you just work your busyness? Okay, busy, BUSYNESS. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that today, because I think that we can all get caught up in our busyness that we forget about our business, and we're not working with intent. And I think that you really have to be focused and driven in knowing what the difference is, right? So that you can to do that correctly and do it with intent. One will get you where you want to go, and one will get you nowhere. Do you spend all of your time getting ready to get ready? That can take a lot of our time, right? We'll think, okay, well, I've got to get this stuff ready before I can do this. I've got to have all my ducks in a row before I can start. I've got to know everything there is to know about the business. I've got to know everything there is to know about all the products and all the ingredients before I can get started. You make all these excuses of why you can't, instead of jumping in and saying, I can, and then figuring out what you need to know, right? I will tell you, I grew so fast in the beginning, I really did not know what I was doing. I just went with it. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Alicia McKee. I'm a Diamond Ambassador. April will be 5 years in Plexus for me. So I feel like a veteran here with some of y'all. Some of you that are on this call did start with me in the beginning, and I'm very, very thankful for that. But I will tell you, I was not looking for business. I was looking for something to help me feel better and lose some baby weight after having my 4th child so close to 40. And so I was not looking for a business. I was looking for a bargain, okay, because I did not have Plexus in my budget. So to give you a little bit of background, before Plexus, I actually was in the corporate world. I have a marketing degree, and I worked in sales and marketing for 10 years. Relationship sales was what I loved. I loved building the relationship. I loved getting to know people and finding out what they needed. Okay. But I wanted more than anything to be a stay-at-home mama. And so I was actually able to do that for 7 years before Plexus. So I was a stay-at-home mom. I was not looking for income. I was looking for, like I said, to find something to help me with baby weight. But what I soon realized was this is the best of both worlds. I found something that could help me feel better and have more energy and have a huge health testimony. But then also I found something that was, let me have a business and let me get back to the corporate world, kind of. But the fun part that I love, the relationship building and the friends and the fun, because I'm definitely a blue personality if you don't know me. But I love that part of it. I love the people. And this definitely was an outlet for that. And I didn't even know I needed it, right? But I knew I needed the products. And to get the products, I needed to be able to make enough to pay for our products, because my husband and I both loved them. We did not have an extra $200 in our budget. So that is what I had to do. I started quickly. Before I even really had any results, I started posting and telling people about Plexus on social media. And if you're not using social media to grow your business, then you're crazy, because it's free. and it's amazing, and you can reach so many people with it. I have 4 girls. They have one in college, and she's a freshman in college. I have 2 middle schoolers, and then I have a kindergartner. So y'all, I wear lots of hats. I'm a busy mama, but I have learned that busyness or busy people actually can be pretty darn successful. So don't let somebody tell you they're too busy to work this business, because you know what happens at school, or what happens in your work, you find somebody that gets things done to get things done. If you need something done, you find somebody that knows, or that usually can get things done, and usually they're the busiest people, are they not? You don't look for somebody that has nothing to do and doesn't do anything and doesn't come through for people to get things done. Those are the kind of people you want on your team. You want those busy people on your team, because they know how to be busy and to be successful and to get things done. I will tell you that I did grow quickly in the beginning, and I hit emerald in 7 months, sapphire in 9 months, and diamond in 10 months. So less than a year, I was a jewel ambassador. Actually, it was November so this will be my 4th anniversary of hitting emerald this month. So that's pretty exciting to me. And I did it and didn't even know what was happening. It was kind of like okay, I'm on fire. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to work hard with blinders on. This is where I'm going. The funny thing is, somebody asked me just this week, I need help. I want to be emerald. My family needs me to be emerald. What do I need to do? I can devote 1 to 2 hours a day to plexus. And I just kind of giggled, and I thought, you know what? When I was working towards emerald, I probably was working 40 to 50 hours a week. Okay. And even, on up to diamond and through that, first and year and a half probably was working at least full-time hours. Now that it looks different for us, right? Because we make our own hours, so we can work in different pockets of the day. We can work, after we put the kids to bed, working with intent and following up and working on your list of people that you want to be on your dream team, and talking to people and following up, things like that is different than a 40-hour work week for somebody else. But, you can do it. If that's all you have, we're going to talk about how you can fit that into your day, and you can still be Jewel. You may not be Jewel in less than a year, in 6 months or something like that, but you can still do it. So I would tell you too, one of the things that when I first got started and I knew that I needed to cover my products, one of the things I started thinking about, what was it that made me realize this is a really good opportunity for business? And it was when Celeste Gwynn, who y'all know is our double diamond upline, she was able to pay for her whole family to go on a mission trip to Africa and did not have to do any fundraising. And I thought, I know how much that cost. Okay, she was able to do that. She's only been in the company 2 months. Like, it was incredible. I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you serious? She's making that kind of money in 2 months, and she was able to take her family to Africa? Okay, I'm in. What do I got to do? Because I knew that we had been saving for retirement, because that's what we were told by our financial planners, is if you can't afford to save for college and retirement, you save for retirement, because you can't take loans out for retirement, y'all. So we were saving for retirement, but we had no college funds. So I knew that if I was going to help fix that problem, I had to get busy and start earning and adding to our financial situation as a family. So that was it. Everybody's got something that triggered them in the beginning. That was it for me, was when I saw that Celeste was able to do that. And then one of the first things that I was able to do for our family was to be able to take us on a vacation to San Antonio, to the Riverwalk and SeaWorld and stuff like that. And I paid for every little bit of it. As a stay-at-home mom, that was so huge for me to be able to tell my husband, you keep your credit. Even when we stop for gas, I'm like, no, I'm paying for this. And I had a separate credit card for my Plexus business. I'm like, you put yours away. I am paying for this myself with my Plexus money. I want to be able to show that, to show my girls, hey, mama is contributing to the family now. I'm able to do this for us. And we didn't have to use, our family, my husband's money to do that. And usually our vacations all stemmed from what we got back on our income tax returns, right? That was our vacation money, was our income tax. So it was like, we didn't have to wait for that. We got to go do something fun. So anyway, that was something I was very, very proud of. I want to talk about using a planner. And if you have a planner, or if you're going for the planner, we have until November 15th to earn the official Plexus planner. And that is very exciting because, you know, it's not, I know it's just a planner, but it's a custom planner. It's a Plexus planner that you have to earn. You can't just go in your back office and buy it. So it's a bragging right? You can get that and you can show people, hey, I earned this planner, and very proud of that. But Eric Worre says, if your planner is full, your business is booming. If your planner is empty, then you're unemployed in this business. You need to write things down in your planner. So if you have a planner where you can open it up and you can see the whole month at a time, I want you to block off time. You know, first what you're going to do is the things you have to do. If you have a full-time job, you need to write those hours in. If you have other commitments that cannot change, those have to go down first. And then you've got your appointments. Okay, your appointments and things that, you know, could be moved around, that don't happen all the time. You've got to write those down. But then you've also got to write down time to work your business. Okay, this is working with intent. You're putting it in there. If you're not good at just winging it and going on the fly and making sure that you're going to do things at certain times, if you've got it written down in your planner of when to do it, then you're going to do it. You've got your follow-ups, you know, follow-up Friday, you've got that written down in your planner. I'm going to devote an hour every Friday just to following up. Or if you're going to, you know, and maybe you don't have an hour block at a time, you might need to break that up into 4 15-minute increments. Do that, write it down, have it ready to go. Do you have any coffee talks scheduled? Do you have any lunch dates scheduled? Do you have play dates scheduled? You know, and those can also just be relationship building. They don't have to be about Plexus, because building your relationships is huge. People will, they don't care about what you know until they know how much you care, right? So they don't want to listen to you talk about Plexus if they don't think that you care about them at all, right? You want to build that relationship. Have you ever heard about the fortune is in the follow-up? Well, it's true. So you need to make sure that you're following up with people. You know, like I said, make your Friday your follow-up Friday. Anybody that's liked your posts that week, send them a quick message. Hey, I appreciate you liking my post. I'm just curious. Are you interested in hearing more about Plexus, or are you just supporting me in my business? Because either way is great. I love it. But I'm having so much fun with Plexus. I would love to share with you a little bit about it. Now, that's something that you might send somebody that's a blue that wants to know about the fun. But if somebody's a green personality, they like more of the, they want to know about the numbers. They want to know about the ingredients and the clinical studies and things like that. That you might send them a message saying, hey, just a quick message. I saw you liked one of my Plexus posts. I'm just curious. Are you interested in learning more about our clinical studies and how people have, you know, been able to come off certain medications? Or are you just supporting me? Because either way is great. See, do you see how that I made that more of a green towards a green personality? You know the people pretty much that you're friends with. You know if they're going to be what they're going to be geared towards, right? Or you can kind of look and see what they are interested in on their Facebook if you're not sure. Okay, and don't overthink it. Short and sweet is best. You don't want to send in this long drawn out message or this typed up long drawn out message. They're not going to read it, y'all. They don't care. They want to see short and sweet, or they want to hear your voice, short and sweet. I love voice messages. You should be using these all the time on Facebook Messenger. You know, just a quick, you know, it records a minute at a time. If you haven't used this, you need to be. It records a minute at a time. Don't go over that minute. Just make it short and sweet. That can be your goal. You can watch the little ticker going as you're saying your message. Be done in that minute and just send it real quick to them as your follow-up. The people that you interact with on social media are the ones that are going to see your posts. So you want to make sure that you're liking and commenting on people's posts that are not your Plexus friends, okay? With Plexus, we get caught up in getting a lot of Plexus friends and having people on our feed that we're not really marketing to, right? Because they're doing the same thing we are. Then we love our Plexus friends, but you've got to be intentional on reaching out to those people who are not Plexus so that they will see your posts, right? So also, you should be adding somebody new every day to your Facebook or your Instagram, adding friends, looking at the thing on Facebook that'll say people you might know, and you can, it'll show you 3 at a time, and then you can ask to see more. I've got a girl on my team who got to Emerald because she had people that she had added on the people you might know, and it was friends of friends. Okay, so that contacted her, they ended up joining her team, and her friends aren't even in Plexus. It was the friend of the friend. Isn't that cool? So you need to take advantage of that and you know, friend those people too. Let's see. Make sure that you're commenting like on people's family pics or their dog pics, things like that. That's building the relationship too. Commenting is great. Liking is good. Commenting is great. That will that's showing Facebook, hey, I know this person. I care about this person. Make sure that they see my posts too. You want to post, like I said, for the 4 color personalities. So here's the deal. So I've got a new girl who keeps posting about how she feels every day on Plexus. This is how, these products are making me feel. I love how I feel. I love how I'm not hurting anymore. I love how da-da-da-da. Okay, so she is appealing to 1 color personality, yellow. Okay, she is talking about helping people. She's talking about how she feels. That's great for yellows, but she needs to make sure that she's reaching out to the other color personalities too. Now, if y'all aren't sure about the color personalities, make sure that you watch a video that talks about just the color personalities, because that's a whole training on itself. But real short and sweet, the yellows are helping people, helping others, how you feel, things like that. Blue is about the fun, okay? The fun and the exciting energy, being around people, building relationships. Let's go have fun. Let's go to Hawaii. Let's go to Starbucks. Let's go to lunch. Let's go have a salad. Let's share a pink drink together. Let's go on a walk together. Let's have fun. That's blue. That's me, if you didn't know. And then red is the leader, the take charge, the what's in it for me? Where's the money? What's this going to affect? How's this going to affect me money-wise? I want to make money. I want to grow my business. I want to build a business. I want to be in charge. That's red. Okay, so green is, let's talk about the clinical studies. Let's talk about the ingredients. What's out? What can we prove? Green likes to prove things. They want documents, they want direction, they want all the information. So you've got it. So here's the deal. So you might, if you're not sure about what to post and you want to make sure you're reaching all the different color personalities, maybe say, okay, Mondays, I'm going to post to the blues. Tuesdays, I'm going to post to the yellows. Wednesdays to the greens, Thursdays to the reds. Okay, and then Friday is my follow up Friday. So anyway, so that's just kind of a little guide on how to post on what days and who you're reaching. That's working with intent, right? That's working your business. Busyness is setting false goals and not sticking to them. I want to get to goal by the end of the month, but you're not doing anything to get there. You're not working your business with intent. You don't know how many people you're going to add. You don't know how many people that you need. Well, if you're trying to get to gold and you've got 45 points, you got to figure out where to get the rest of those points to get to 100, right? How are you going to do that? Who are you going to help on your team get to silver so that you can get to gold, right? So you've got to make a plan and have an action. Scrolling for hours upon hours is not working. Waiting for somebody to comment is not working. Waiting for one of your ambassadors to be a rock star, but not continuing to grow yourself, that's not working. People don't always comment on your posts. How many of you private messaged your sponsor, but you didn't comment on their posts, right? How many of you talked to somebody in person, but you didn't even like any of their posts? You don't want anybody to know. Some people are like very secretive. They're like closet Plexus people. Don't tell anybody I'm doing Plexus. Okay, that's fine. I've got those people on my team, and I've got customers like that. They're not going to like anything, but they're going to contact me privately, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, stop getting ready to get ready. Stop straightening your desk 10 times a day. Stop, making your lists and just do it. Just grow your business and stop it with your busyness. So for your business, working your business, you're intentionally working towards goals. You're telling your sponsor or your power partner your goals. Ask them to keep you accountable. Ask them to share their goals with you so that you can keep them accountable. You want a business, you must recruit. You can't just have high PV and have a really successful business. You will never grow in Plexus by having just high PV. Those people with high PV, that's great. You're adding, customers, whatever, but you've got to turn those customers to ambassadors. Find a reason to make those customers an ambassador. Once you start realizing that adding ambassadors is where the money's at, where the points are, that is going to change your life. I remember I used to have crazy high PV, 6,000 PV. I would add, I remember when my preferred customer bonus checks, my preferred customer bonuses were like $600 and $700 because my PV was so high. My preferred customers were so high. I'm like, dang, I'm doing good. I'm making some money. Hello. I wasn't making money yet. I did not get it that once I turned those people into ambassadors, that is where I started growing. Once they start growing their business, that's where my income started growing. That's when I started ranking up super quick, and I got it. I figured it out. It's all about recruiting. You got to keep recruiting every single month. You can't ask your team to recruit and you not recruit. You've got to do it yourself too. Okay, so I want you to look at your Facebook. I want you to, click on your name. Just look at your personal wall. Would you follow yourself? Do you think your posts are interesting? Would you click on those? If it looks like an ad to you, or if it doesn't interest you, then you're like, oh, I probably need to change things up a bit. And you know what you should do is grab a friend and ask them to do that for you, and you do the same for them and say, hey, am I posting things that are, attractive? Are people going to be looking at my posts? Would you follow me if you weren't you? Anyway, do that to make sure that you're reaching people. Also, write down what you do every day for your business. Even if, you pull out your planner again, let's just say you don't have anything planned for that day. It's been a crazy day. At the end of the day, what did you do for your business? Is all you did that day post a couple of times on Facebook? Write it down. This way, at the end of the week, you can look, okay, well, on this day, I really didn't work because all I did was post on Facebook. On Tuesday, let's just say on Tuesday, I actually met with a new ambassador, trained her, got on the phone and had 3, coaching calls. Okay. So how much time did I spend? Oh, maybe I spent 2 or 3 hours a day that day working Plexus. Okay. Write that down. On Wednesday, what did you do working your business? Thursday, what did you do? Write down your time. At the end of the week, you can look back and you say, oh, well, I only worked my Plexus business 5 hours this week. I wonder why I'm not growing. I wonder why my paycheck is small. I wonder why, I'm not, having success with this. Oh, well, because maybe I didn't work very much. So this way, if you can see what you're doing, you can evaluate at the end of the week. You can go over it with your sponsor. You can see what you need to change as well. Okay. Also, you want to spend 10 to 30 minutes a day on mindset training. If you have Bluetooth in your car, oh my goodness, I use Bluetooth all the time. I listen to videos. I listen to Eric Worre. I listen to Sarah Robbins. I am constantly learning. I do not listen to the radio much. I will put it on Bluetooth and listen to a training call. I still do that. I've always said that if you're going to be successful, you have to sacrifice. So when I first started my business, I gave up TV. I gave up all TV. I recorded like maybe 1 or 2 shows, and then I stopped watching them because I got so excited about our Plexus business, I would rather learn about Plexus and watch videos. And all we had when I started, y'all, was Sonia Dudley and Sarah Marble videos. We have so much more now. Even our back office is huge for growth and training. So even if that's all you're listening to, you need to be doing that. I want you to think about, and I've got to run here in just a minute, but I want you to think about how many people you know whose plan B had to become their plan A. How many people do you know who maybe their spouse has lost their job, and so the other spouse had to take up the slack? Okay, we have something in our fingertips. We have something that can help them. I have so many people on my team, leaders on my team, who've had their plan B become their plan A, where Plexus had to become plan A. And guess what? It was a godsend. There was no other way they would have been able to pay their mortgage, been able to keep their kids in school, private school, all different kinds of things if plan B wasn't around. Okay. So, and if you also will look and read about having wealth and people who do have wealth, they all have multiple streams of income. Okay, they don't just plan on one stream of income, but they have multiple streams of income. So if you can talk to somebody about an opportunity where they can have a plan B, that if they're, something happens, this could be it for them, then they might be thinking about it a little bit differently. So our opportunity is too good to pass up. You have the ability to change lives. So go out there and do it every day. Don't be busy, but run your business. And I'm so excited to share with y'all today. And that's about it for me today. I probably have a minute or two if anybody has a quick question. It's hard for me to see everybody because I'm on my phone. I really just see me.
If y'all have any questions, post it. I can see them. And also really quick, I know that she has to go, but I wanted to touch on 2 things that Alicia said that I'm not doing that I think were amazing, amazing points. I'm not writing down the business that I'm doing every day. So I can see, well, yeah, no wonder my business wasn't good this week. That is such an excellent idea. It takes 5 minutes at the end of the day to write down what you did. Amazing, amazing tip, Alicia. Thank you for that. And then also really quick, the one about reaching to the 4 different color personalities, that never even crossed my mind to do a different one on Facebook each day. So really smart idea. If y'all aren't doing that, incorporate that. That's brilliant. Hold on, let's see. I have a question. What is your advice on handling the new Facebook algorithms?
You know, I'm still learning about that. I haven't had a whole lot of time to delve into that, but I'm seeing that it's true. And so I do want to spend some more time learning that. I know that that they were talking about how we should probably even not have as many friends as we have. So and it actually stresses me out because I've got probably close to 1,000 pending friend requests. So I would suggest, I don't know, I've got to go through that and learn that myself. So I'm not real sure about the whole algorithm thing, but I know it's true, and I know that there are actually, even if you Google it, Facebook algorithms, there's not just Plexus people posting and talking about this, there's other people talking about it as well. So we do need to go and figure that out.
Awesome. Anyone else really quickly? I know she's got a jet here in like 1 or 2 minutes. So if you have a question, post it. I need to look at all of that algorithms too.
I know.
Maybe today, since my back office is kind of wanky, maybe that would be a good day to do it. So.
Hey, I did get my back office. I wasn't able to order with PayPal on my big account, but on my my husband's account, I was. And I haven't tried my reentry yet, but because I've heard a lot of people have had trouble with the reentry accounts. But I could order on PayPal with Michael, so I was pretty darn excited about that.
Yes, so
PayPal.
exciting. I'm excited. That's going to be huge for us.
It really is. It really is. So, well, y'all go work with intent today and make a plan. Work your plan. If the plan doesn't work, change your plan, but never quit. And I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye, Alicia. Thank you. Thanks
all. Thanks for having me.
Okay, really quick, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We will be here next week. I'm trying to see. Next week, we have Sonia Dudley. So you don't want to miss that. We're going to have Sonia Dudley November 14th. And then we're going to break the week of November 21st for Thanksgiving. And then when we come back, we've got Jen Hawkins November 28th. So some exciting Zooms coming up. So if you can be on these, be on them. Get your teams on them. Today was great. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And we will see you soon. And just hang in there with the back office, y'all. I'm doing the same thing. Somebody posted on the Diamond page today that